Let's finish this, dude! So I'm working on a short film about a three-headed mutant chihuahua that is protecting a punk city against the attack of a giant air fryer invasion. You see, I'm perfecting this one lining. So let's work on this. Awesome. Everything is ready. Yes. Okay. So the mouth system of this dude. I'm grabbing the head. I need to group all of this head. Oh no, I didn't connect this to this. I hope this stays in the same place. Amazing. Lower mouth, connect here. Awesome. So this is the mouth. Then I need to connect this with the head. Where's the head? Ears, head, thumbs, head. So to this master pack. Boop. So if I go up in the hierarchy, I have all of this. Now what I'm going to do is flipping from here to here. And on this frame here, I'm going to work on the open mouth. And I'm going to flip to here. Yeah. So let's focus on this only. So I'm going to solo this part, display two, and I'm going to be focused. I need to see the I need to see the clean. Okay. Let's get rid of the neck of Johnny for a bit because he's there. Now the mouth. This mouth on the side view will come and do something like this. I have a deformer. No, I don't have a deformer here. So let's add a deformer on this dude. Display two. I have no idea how I'm going to how I'm going to rig this mouth, but I'll figure it out in this video. So there you go. You see? Boop, we're putting deformers here just to have a little bit more of control. I don't care about the rounded corners in this part. Oopsie. Also, I'll mark a key here. Now, this open mouth will be something like this. Oof, actually, I do want this sharp corner there. So let's go here. Let's change this to round to mitra. But the F deformers will make that rounded, so I'll have to massage this thing to get to that. Oof, there you go. Stay there. And then this also can come like this. Pluck. Yes. No. Yep, I'll leave it more sharp. Let me see how this looks if I move this over there. Beautiful. Ah, la concha. There you go. Something like this. I'll keep it like that for now. And then I'll try to figure out the best way to work with this. Now, I'm going to create an auto patch system for the mouth so I can have this thing open. So for the lower mouth, how can I create this shape? I feel like this should be a rectangle, 20 size. And this rectangle will have a shape which is going to be like, okay, this line. Think. Oh, think. So I can have another line here. This is the jaw. This comes like this. Then I can put the formers to create this curve. Yeah, I can create the formers to make that curve, or I can already have something like this and just put the formers here and here. And I have a cutter on all of this that will cut the neck. I think this is the way to go, and I'll have here a jaw shape, and all of this will be auto patched with the neck and the mouth. See? I'm using this dude like crazy. Awesome. Color. Okay. Before doing that, let me add a lot of lines here. Pack. If you want to trip with me right now while I work, listening to the same music that I'm listening to. I'm listening Pablo Honey, the album from Radiohead. So feel free to put a song and trip with me the same way that I'm experiencing these rigging presses. Awesome. Uh, let's put a display too. Now this is the interesting thing here. Here, I'm going to put a cutter, and this cutter will have will be on the underlay layer, and that thing is the thing that will cut the neck. But now that I'm thinking, maybe I don't need it because I can grab the neck and just move it around with the deformers and also the head, so I can just make this thing a little bit more simple. So I can just do this rig system between the mouth and the lower mouth. So let's do that. Let's name this a little bit shorter. CR1, LA1, and then we have a cutter here, and then we're having the auto patch, and we're calling this AP. AP1. Let's call AP1. Okay, is that better for you? Awesome. Yep. There you go. Let's get rid of this. Let's connect this here. Copy paste this. Put is always the same. You see. What is all of this? The teeth, and this is the nose. Let's put the nose around here. No, there. And the color art comes here, and the auto patch connects here, and this connects, and this auto patch connects here. This one is not connected directly there. Let's see if this is cutting this part. Lower mouth. Yeah, it's cutting there perfectly. Next thing that I have to do is also auto patch this with the head. So I'm going here to the head and grabbing the auto patch of the head, which I don't have. Auto patch of the head, and connect this auto patch to also cut the lower mouth. So I'm going to create a composite here and bring this auto patch to here. Oopsie. Wait, auto patch. Awesome. Now it's working. What else? Now I need to add the formers in this thing. So I'm going to isolate that part by creating a display 2 and create a deformation chain and put the formers inside. I'm going to put 3 points here to have more control, 3 points here also to have even more control, and 3 points here to also have a lot more control. 3 points here, 2 points here, I think will be enough. And here 2 points too, and here 2 points, no, maybe 3, because if I need to move some of these points around I can have more flexibility too. Awesome. And then I'm pouring it back here. Awesome. And I can move these things around now. You see? And then we can have this curve here like this. I hope this doesn't look so horrible. Let me bring this like this. It looks like let's see what we can do here. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Let's keep moving things around. Oopsie. There you go. And this ear. Ooh, I didn't put the pivot points on these things. There you go, pivot points placed. Now I'm grabbing each of these ears and just stretching, squeezing, moving and doing the stuff here to create a nice silhouette. Silhouette. There you go. Awesome. Oopsie. This should be here. Back. Nice. The teeth. Actually, I should have this in different. So this will be upper teeth. Upper. Oop, 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 oop. Come on, dude. Upper teeth. Now, another thing before I forget, I have to create a sync layer for the lower teeth. So, because I'm going to disappear that lower part of the mouth when I'm not using it. So that's something I have to remember. So, teeth 2. So I'm going to group these things like this. I'm going to group these things like this. This will be on teeth here. We're in line art. And these other two, oopsie, these other two will be on teeth 2. So I have more control over these things. Move this here. Yesterday I was watching Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen. Dude, amazing movie. Amazing movie. That movie makes me happy. It reminds me to my dad and the movies that he used to watch, that he used to show me when I was a kid. Really, really nice movies. Super, super high level in comedy. I was a study. I couldn't watch that movie without just watching the movie. I was literally going back and forward in some scenes just to appreciate it and being like, how is that they thought about that gag, that comedic gag? Is amazing, dude. Is amazing. You know what? I think this part of the jaw and the lower mouth should be two different parts. That will give me this straight corner here at the bottom of the mouth. So I'm going to do that. Oof, this stays here. Amazing. It stays there, right? Yeah, awesome. I'm going to key all of these again and let's rework on this. So let's get rid of these. And for the lower mouth, okay, you just have to lower mouth. We're having like jaw. And the hierarchy for this will be like the jaw will carry the lower mouth. So we have something like this. I'm connecting this here. Let's move all of this a little bit to the left. So this shape oopsie. Come on, dude. I'm putting extra points here. And then coloring this inner inside part black. Oops, see, that's not a green. Black. And then this lower mouth. Get out of here, get out of here. This lower mouth will not have these ports. So this will be something like this, and then this connected to this. Beautiful. I got better, got strong, I feel better. There you go. Now I have to add all of this here. Back, back, back. Back, back, back. And now, this lower mouth will be gutted by the outer patch of this thing also. Yes, but this thing, this line art also have to be gutted by the outer patch of the head and the outer patch of the upper mouth. Of the mouth. Of the mouth, but also the head. There you go. No, I had to sync the yo with that part of with these two parts because when the mouth closes, this disappears. Let's go again. 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 Maybe if I select this tree, yeah, I can select these two, and I can note sync layer with mouth. Okay. So let's see the drawing substitutions. If I create a new one, and I'm going to copy and paste this one here. And this could be like this, a closed mouth, and this could be the open mouth. So I'm going to take all of these layers to the second drawing here. This one from the first to the second drawing here too. So see, I can flip from this to this, close, open, close, open. And yep, now what I have to do is add deformers here to connect all of these shapes. So display 2, connect to lower mouth, display 2. Then put these things here like this, back. Let's put 3 points, just to have more control in general. Here, 3 points. Here, 3 points. And here we can just close with 2. Oopsie. And then we're having here parented peg, amazing. Display the yaw. Oops. Parented peg from dragon layer to parented peg. If I drag these things, I want the deformer to go with them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Have more control. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Because this is like the middle piece which is going to connect all of the other pieces. I need to have a lot of control over this piece to create a flow, that one lining style. Awesome. Where's the pivot point of this? This should be around here. And this one should be, yeah, there was that. Over there is okay. Okay, come on, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I should connect this in a different way. Maybe if I create a circle here as a joint, that will, yeah, that'll be cleaner. Interesting. Interesting. 20. Is this 20? Yeah, 20. Color, black. No, wait. Before I go that way, before I go that way, there's no way that I. Is there any way that I can keep this thing and make this work? And also, this will be auto patching with the neck, so we are not seeing that. Hopefully, hopefully. So on here, I'm going to duplicate nodes, duplicate the same deformers because it's the same mouth, and put it here. Now this mouth is not being auto patched. It's not being colored by the yaw. It's auto patching with the lower mouth, which is no longer like that. Now there you go. Now also this line here, on the side view, I'm going to put this line here and get rid of this line here. No, I don't want this line to show inside of the head. So what I can do is, but only on the side view, because on the 3/4 I do want that line there, and because this is a different drawing on the side view, I can grab this, copy on the overlay layer, and this is the mouth. So on the overlay layer of the mouth, I can connect this here, but this will be cut by the auto patch of the head. There you go. And also by the outer patch of the jaw. No, by the outer patch. Yeah, by the outer patch of the jaw. Awesome. So we're having that flat shape there. Amazing. Now I'm taking this shape here, giving this round corner. Moving these pieces like this, making this a little bit more rounded. Oh, this is a little bit messy. Nah! You know what? Get out of here. Maybe if I massage that shape. There you go. See, if I move this, that thing goes crazy. That'll be a pain in the ass when animating, but anyways. So the teeth. Where I'm at. Upper teeth here, nose. Let's create here. Low tooth. No, low teeth. 0, 1 and 0, 2. And this a composite here. This will be connected, and behind everything I'll create a peg on each one. Master peg, lower teeth, MP, the MVP, awesome. And then taking this, pasting here, closing the gaps here, and coloring. Taking one of this group out of here and put it here. Awesome. Now the peg will be here. Oof, I forgot to sync these layers. I forgot to sync this layer. So I'm going to grab these two and sync this layer with the mouth, or with the lower mouth, or with the yaw, with the lower mouth. So I'm going again, selecting these two. I'll be like notes sync layer with lower mouth. What's up? Lower mouth, lower mouth, lower leg, lower neck, lower neck. Where are you, dude? Lower leg, no. What, lower leg again? Get out of here. Lower leg, like cutter, center line, blah, blah, blah. Head, upper line, upper sleeve? Ramon. Okay, so this is lower mouth. I'm going to put lower mouth. Sync. Oops. Sync. And then grabbing with these two here. Note. Sync layer with. Let me find that sync. Here you are. Okay, now I have to just copy this and paste it here. Copy this and paste it here. Awesome. And the lower teeth MP will be here. And connected to the mouth, of course, it moved. That's why I have to draw these things. I have to connect this to the hierarchy first before I start to draw things around, because the position will move. But yeah, I just move this again. This is the upper teeth. I can. What is this? The nose? Actually, the nose should be closer to this, and the teeth come here. So I'm going to create a backdrop to start ordering some stuff. So this will be teeth, purple, nose, nose, mouth, and mouth. What are you doing there? So there you go. And the mouth MP will have the same properties of this one. So what? Okay, this copy here, and this copy here. And the nose will be connected to this, yes. Awesome. Let's put the nose into a backdrop. Let's call this nose, nose, pink, mouth, notes, insert backdrop. Mouth. And this will be like a red. This is a yo. Insert backdrop, and I can call this like, oopsie, let me move everything. That's cool. That's the cool thing about adding backdrops, is that I can move everything just by selecting these cubes. And then I can put here yo and color this something like this. Awesome. This is the mouth MP. This is connected to the head. And this is the big thing here. This is the head. And this is the eye. You see why I was procrastinating doing the mouth too much for too long? Because it takes some time. Oops, see? I need to attach this lower teeth to the jaw. Wait. Lower teeth attached to this. There you go. So everything moves together on this part. And here. Awesome. Did I place a pivot point for these dudes? I think I didn't. See. And the eye here, and the monster eye here, which these will have the same properties as the base. So this comes here and this comes here. Awesome. We're doing good in time. So I'm taking the head here, pasting this head here, and flip and see how this looks. See, it's working. Now I'm grabbing the neck now because I have to also outer patch the jaw with neck. Let's see if this works. Something like this. Oof, I have a tea here that is getting cold. I needed that. Oof. What am I listening to? What is this? So depressing. And I love her. Kurt Cobain, of course. I was like, what is this? Get out of here. Here's something more. Oof, depends. Also. Ah, dude. These 9 cuts with this. Amazing. And the neck comes something like this. You get blocked there. And then I try to get to this sharp corner here. What is this? Ah, the earrings of that dude. Beautiful. Now, this neck should be auto patching these two. So, the jaw. The jaw. This, I have to add something here and it will be the upper neck auto patch. Which I already have the connection here. Where's the neck? Here. Where is the jaw? I lost it. No. Neck of Tom. Should be auto patching the jaw of this dude, which is here. Awesome. And also the lower mouth. Lower mouth. This. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I can just come like this. Oof, amazing. I got the exact same shape that I was looking, that I had on my cleanup. Ah, so beautiful, dude. So satisfying when things work. Awesomeness. Now this nose is awful, 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 awful. Better. Better. Ah, so dude, amazing. Awesome, it's working. How long is this video? 34 minutes. Let's leave it like that. And in the next video, I'll focus on the other head, and it's going to be the same. Actually, I'm just going to copy and paste all the. No, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Let's make this video 34 minutes. I'm not sure if having like so long videos like I've been uploading, but let's leave this at like at 34. But yeah, it's working. That's a trouble. That's a troubleshoot. The problem solving process for this head. So in this video, I grabbed the head of Tom, and and create the mouth rig system to have the door open and close mouth. And connecting the head, auto patching the head with the neck, so everything works perfectly together. So as you saw, when I flip, all worked. So see you in the next video. Bye!